Hi, I'm Kyle with In Session Audio to show you around our latest release, Run. Run is a virtual instrument of loops and samples that, like our other instruments, is made for the free version of Contact, known as Contact Player. Our tagline for Run is percussive fuel for the chase, so the sounds are designed to create tension, motion, and intensity, and are designed to be helpful for musicians writing action-oriented music, whether it be for television, films, games, or streaming. So how is this library unique? Well, our working title for the project was called Topper, with the idea that what makes an action track unique and imparts an edge to the sound is the type of percussion that goes on the top of the low or big drums. Now, Run does have low and big drums, but it's this other aspect that we really wanted to focus on. And so you will find literally hundreds of parts like this and a wide variety of instrumentation, rhythm, and texture. So whether you need a track starter or you want to build a drum track from the ground up, you have many options. The presets are divided by two approaches: sound categories and sound palettes. Sound category presets load up to 36 loops across the blue keys with selections of a single sound type. The settings of the main area of the interface can change as each new part is called upon. That's because every loop and sample can have different settings. The controls for the most recently accessed or played part are always shown. The idea with the kicks and add-in category is to offer kick patterns plus an assortment of other low-frequency parts to complement them. Many of the patches have the notes A, C sharp, and E in them. These indicate the minor key that most of the material within has been tuned to or written around. Now you might say, how do drums have keys and why were A, C sharp, and E chosen? And what if my track is in a different key? Well, for one, all percussion has a pitch, but sometimes it can be difficult to hear due to the amount of overtones or just because of the briefness of the sound. But with this type of material, as more electronic, sustained sounds and non-traditional percussive sources are introduced, pitch can become very apparent. And if you don't pay attention to it, a drum track can sound dense and cluttered and just make your mix more difficult. So this helps avoid that. And I think it allows a drum mix to begin to sound more like a song sooner. And the reason we decided to focus on only three keys is so that there's a larger pool of material per key. And because with A, C sharp, and E, you're typically only ever a note or two from the other keys you might want to use. So for example, if you're using a C sharp preset, but you're writing in D, you can adjust the global pitch knob up a semitone and you're all set. You can also repitch sounds individually, and for advanced users, you can engage a part's key switching icon to control its pitch in real time from your keyboard. I should also add that the material in the patches is all different. We didn't duplicate the same part for three different keys. Timekeepers are typically going to fill the role that a hi-hat or ride would fill in a traditional drum setup. Natural small consists of hand drum and handheld percussion sounds. The natural large category is mostly made of toms and a few other large instrument sounds. We haven't discussed the one-shot sample section yet. There are 12 keys to where you can load sample sets that make up the sounds of many of the loops. So if you like the sound of a loop, but you want to make your own rhythm, start there. Between the 9 banks, there are over 350 options to choose from. And to clarify, typically the term one-shot means you have one sample that's going to be used repeatedly. But that's not really the case with run. We just couldn't think of a better term that could fit up in the corner. So with the exception of the reverses and drops, nearly every menu option features round robin and or a multi-velocity set of samples. For the melodics category, we didn't set out to create melodies per se, but because some parts have a specific tuning with some pitch movement in it, we settled on that name. But you'll find that it's still largely driven with a percussive edge. If you're concerned about using loops at various tempos, don't be. Every part can be played at virtually any tempo without artificial stretching or loss of sound quality. In the sound palette bank, you'll find 16 patches. Each has a complementary set of loops and samples designed to work together, ready to compose a cue. Low-pitched material is on the lower keys, with parts getting higher as you move to the right. Our main demo showcases 5 of the 16 sound palettes in depth, so please check that out. Now the Playable effects section offers a way to spice up the sound even further. In addition to being able to turn them on and off in real time from your keyboard, each of their main parameters can be controlled from the mod wheel. And click any of the effect names to access further controls and dial them in to your liking. Finally, we have a preset expansion pack to access all of the loops in the sound palette and sound category banks, but with a triplet feel.